Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jay. Yes, absolutely Jay. And if you like the tea like me, then this the place to be. Y'all, I'm back with another one. Yesterday we was talking about the Maynards. We was listening to the video titled I Left Her. Today we're gonna get into the video says all good things come to an end. Y'all, we probably should have started here. But we ain't gonna waste no time. We're gonna get into it, y'all. Stick around.
You've turned my worst into the best part of me.
All right, y'all, let's jump right into this video, see what P is talking about. She looked way more serious today, y'all, than that last video.
Before I address y'all, I want to first address my wife.
Okay. Address her then.
There was a lot of things that I didn't get the opportunity to say to you. So I figure I'll say it here. You cold. You a cold piece.
That ain't never good.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, it took me some time to accept the things that you've shown me, the person that you have shown me that you are. I didn't want to accept it. But I want you to know, that I never forget you. I never forget you.
Wait a minute. What happened to sticking by your partner through it all, as she was saying in the last video? What happened to that? What happened?
You ain't have to do me like that. You ain't have to do me like that, girl.
What did Tati do, y'all? What happened?
I gave you the opportunity before we even left to the UK. I said to you, you go. I'll meet you. You said no. Because you were afraid that I wouldn't go.
Y'all, this stare is intense.
Knowing you had every intention of you just didn't have to do that.
Wait, every intention of what?
I can't believe you had the audacity to do what you did.
Well, she's human.
I think that's what hurts the most.
What she do?
That's what hurt me the most. Is the audacity. It's the fucking audacity that hurts the most.
She cussing.
It's how you insulted my intelligence.
Wow.
That hurts the most. It's how you fucked around and played with my life.
Fucked around and played with her life.
That hurts the most.
Y'all, she
All
mad.
you had to do was be real. But you don't know how to do that. You don't know how to do that. Fake it till you make it, right? Your words? You got me fucked up. Not gonna hold you. It hurt. I ain't gonna lie. But you know that. You know that. You know that. You know that. You watch me drown.
That last video was a facade. This is the true that stuff that's been going on up there in London.
In the UK. You watch me cry in a fucking tub. You know that. Your mama know that. For it was her shoulders that I cried on.
Wow.
You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that.
Even though she ain't giving us nothing like what she done, um, whatever it was painful enough for her to come on here and get on our out.
And although I fucking came back to Miami, it still didn't give up on you.
Definitely saving face in the last video.
You ain't have to do that. You ain't have to do me like that.
You ain't have to do her like that.
After everything that I've done for you, after all of the love that I've poured into you, you didn't have to stab me in my back. You just simply didn't have to do that.
Ooh, y'all, this video intense, honey. You stabbed her in the back, Lord.
There's so much that I wanted to say to you before deciding to end our marriage. There's so much that I've been wanting to say to you. But I never got the opportunity to say it because you stopped showing up as yourself. Or at least
The
the
self
person
that
you
you
have shown me that you were
right.
for 5 years. You didn't have to do that. However, I wish you well. I wish
That's
you well
being a
on
bigger
your
person.
journey. Because we still had a beautiful thing. We still had a beautiful thing.
And take that away from me.
And I understand that. I understand why. I couldn't get it back on track. I get it. I get why I couldn't get us back on track because it was never supposed to be you. You was never supposed to get that ring.
Ooh. Now that's ooh. That's ooh. That's some realization for your ass right there.
You didn't earn that ring.
How could she? Y'all married within 3 weeks, 3 months of knowing each other. I said that.
You ain't put no time in for that ring. I just handed it to
Exactly.
you
That's right.
to save you.
Oh,
So that's why I couldn't put us back together because it was never supposed to be you. The realest thing I heard you say this year was in your post that you were lucky to have experienced a love like mine.
you was lucky.
Because that's true. That's true.
When she say stuff, y'all, and then she gets silence, that silence is louder than what she's actually saying, y'all. She hurt her real bad.
I wish you the best. I do. Even with how my heart was shattered, I wish you the best still because we had a beautiful thing.
It takes a big person to say that.
I'm not gonna take that away from us, take that away from you. We had a beautiful thing. So take care in all of your endeavors. And I hope you soar. I hope you soar because I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I got me back, and I'm thankful for that. Because I didn't have me. I didn't have me in our marriage because all I gave a fuck about was you.
That's tough. And that's big of her to come on here and say, and the way she's so poised and graceful with saying what she's saying, she's not bashing her wife. She's not doing it in a way to where it's like devilish, deviant. This is, I've never seen this before anywhere. Nowhere on the internet have I ever seen anybody come do a breakup video like this. Like, ooh, kudos.
So I'm grateful for that. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your girl, Big P here. And we got some shit to talk about. Because, you know, the last video that I posted backfired on me big time.
Yeah, I
Understandably so, though.
finish it.
You know, I guess. But I know that
I've read that video
common
for
sense not so
bullshit.
common. You know, the comment section of that video has taught me so much. And I probably read 50% of the comments. I had to control it. I didn't want to spiral back into a dark place because of y'all. You know what I mean? Dealing with her, dealing with y'all. And then trying to put my life back together. So first, let's start by taking a little trip down memory lane, huh? A little trip down memory lane.
Get it.
Back to 2019, where it all began. Where the fucking fairy tale begins. Let's take it back. I'm only gonna go through the facts. Let's talk about the facts real quick. Just facts. Since you guys are so invested, let's break it down. Let's go ahead and break it down.
That's for Phil.
Tiana found me on Instagram.
Right.
From another country. That's a fact. Okay. Tiana reached out to me first. That's a fact.
It don't matter. You responded.
Tiana bought her own surprise ticket to come and see me. That's a fact.
Okay.
Tiana's trip was supposed to be for 2 weeks. That's a fact. We was high on life after the first 2 weeks. That's a fact.
Okay, I understand.
We extended the trip. I extended her ticket. A week or 2 weeks, not sure, but I extended it. Let's say 2 weeks. That's not a fact because I'm not 100% sure. But I extended her ticket. Now, throughout the time that Tiana was here with me, my suggestion was go home, clear your apartment, handle all your responsibilities. Maybe I'll come see you, you come here, you come back. That's a fact. Those were the conversations.
Right. I love that jacket she got on, though.
Now it's time for Tiana to leave. And I'm taking her to the airport.
Okay.
From San Diego to LA, that's a 2-hour drive. From San Diego to LA.
Okay.
I stop at Marshall's. I'm trying to get Shorty a pillow for her neck for the long flight, 12 hours. It's a fact. We in the store, she don't want no pillow. I'm like, why you want no pillow? She don't want no pillow. I'm like, why you want no pillow? She don't want it. Get in the whip, bop, we driving. I get 8 minutes from the airport. Tiana says she gotta use the bathroom. Pull over so she can pee. Pull over at McDonald's. Tiana's in there for 15 minutes.
Wow, that's
Comes
a
out
long
the bathroom.
pee, ain't it? It's a
Speech of a lifetime. I was like, fuck it. Like the speech was chef's kiss. I was like, fuck it. And how she, like, it was poetic even. You know what I mean? It was poetic. She gave me this speech, and at the end of the speech, she said, if you agree, or if you're ready to start life with me, one of those things, well, I don't know what the terms was that she used, take me to the beach. If not, take me to the airport. I said, man, fuck it. Let's YOLO, let's do it.
you hear
And I
now?
still think that's beautiful. But I just say that to lay out the facts.
Got it.
Because even with the limited information that I gave y'all in the last video, because I was still in it.
Okay.
And I still wasn't at a place where I have fully accepted what had really just transpired in my life.
Right.
I wasn't fully in a place where I have really like accepted what the hell I experienced, what I went through. So I was still in it.
Okay.
And
Makes
I wanted
sense.
to get on here and make a vid so I can address the audience. We got contracts to get on here and make videos. Let's be real.
Okay.
I had to get the ball back on the road. I had to come on here. So I just came on here. And I was, of course I was gonna protect my wife's image.
That's what a downfall was. Instead of just, I don't know, y'all. I don't know if you could really be real on these platforms because it's always gonna make somebody feel worse than the other person. So you have to protect their image and stuff like that. You know. It's
I don't regret that. Even now, it's been over a week since that video dropped. And y'all been digging my grave. Literally. You motherfuckers.
ooh,
But even with limited information, I told y'all I was drowning.
right. Did they look over?
I told y'all I was drowning in the UK. What happens when you drown?
You die.
You die.
Absolutely.
Right? So even with limited information, you know one thing, I was going through it.
Absolutely.
Then you go back to the all of the UK videos. I think there's only 3. Go back to all of them and go in the comment section. And y'all all talking about how bad I look, how I'm not doing good.
Yeah.
So y'all wishy-washy. Period.
Of course. We only here for the they only there for the negativity.
Y'all start taking attacks on my character.
This internet is a crazy place.
Personal attacks at my character.
I almost lost it there.
But look around. Have you seen a video of Tiana coming here to speak to you?
No.
The reason why I left the UK is because Tiana asked me to leave the UK. 2 weeks into the UK, when Tiana realized she can't run game on me, she asked me to leave. She asked me to come back to Miami for a couple weeks. 2 weeks after I packed up my whole situation, gave
Right.
away, my whip is gone, my crib is gone, all the furniture, everything is gone. Wrapped up my whole life and moved to the UK. Within 2 weeks, you looked me in the face and you asked me to come back to Miami for a couple weeks
That's crazy work.
because you can't pull no fuck shit on me?
That's crazy.
Y'all saying, oh, P only lasted 30 days? I was supposed to only last 2 weeks because Tiana deported me about the motherfucking country.
You got
So I
deported.
spent the
You
2
gotta go.
weeks after I was asked to leave trying to reason with her.
Fighting for that relationship.
Trying to understand what. I saw no signs of it. I seen no signs of it.
A dangerous person.
But
She was good.
when Shorty hit her hometown, it was on and cracking.
Absolutely. She was back to what she knew.
When Shorty hit the hometown, what are you talking about? She turns a whole different person.
Baby, she seen her freedom after being locked in, tied down at your hip for 5 years. Baby, the first sign of hello, I'm back. Y'all, if y'all follow them, y'all know she got her lips done. Like something happened with her lips. She got them done. She got her boobs done. Granted, that's your body. You can do with it what you want. Baby, she was like, I'm back home now. That's crazy.
From my experience, 5.5 years locked in with you like this, day to day.
Thanks.
We didn't even have fights and arguments.
That's because she was in unknown territory. The only person she knew was you there, so she was comfortable being just there up under you 24/7 until she met new people, I suppose. But baby, you put her back in that situation where she knew everybody. What did you think was gonna happen?
And none of that. Like, we had complete trust. Like, there was no trust issues. There was no,
So
you feel me? So that's why I left the UK. Because once we got to
yeah,
UK,
we knew it wasn't because
Tiana
no damn
decided
weather.
that she want to go live her old lifestyle. She want to go do the things that she was doing before she got married. That's why I left the UK.
That's why it ain't good to rush into these things with people you don't know. She was wrapped up in a pretty package. She's beautiful. You were smithing, but you was still dating an imposter, and you married the imposter. You wasn't even dating her. You married your imposter, and now the real is this.
I ain't leaving because I couldn't handle it. I knew the UK was cold.
Of course.
I knew it was cold out there. I chose to go. Y'all calling me selfish? I'm everything but selfish. that's you know what I mean? Selfish. Where? Where am I selfish at? Huh? Y'all talking about PG want to come live a single life. I've been here for months. I ain't touched nothing, crushed nothing. I'm focused on me. But y'all convinced that choosing yourself over someone else is selfish?
No, you create your own reality in every situation, okay? And it's up to you to create your own happiness. You can't get that from somebody else. You have to create your own happiness, y'all. And it ain't selfish to put you before someone else. It's not.
That show me where we at. Which I understand because up until literally now, I've been choosing my wife over me. I didn't want to move to the UK, but I wanted my wife to reconvene with her family. It's been 5 years.
Hello. She
I
did
wanted,
that.
I carried that same notion that you guys are saying in the comments. Oh, she moved it for you, and she didn't give up her whole life and left everything, but all the glory behind her to come to move to sunny California with you. California is arguably one of the most beautiful states in the United States.
Absolutely.
Stop. Come on. Paradise is what Tiana came into. Tiana came into paradise.
Mm.
Like, stop. To the UK?
Stop.
And I don't have a fair assessment of the UK. I don't want to offend the UK, honestly, because my time there was filled with breaking down, crying,
Damn.
the gym,
Damn.
anxiety,
Damn.
panic attacks,
Damn.
lack of sleep, level 10 stress, and dropping pounds quick. That's my UK experience. So it's not a fair assessment of the country, but that's my experience. As soon as we got there,
Wow.
she changed on me. She flipped the whole script.
Yeah.
We had a plan. We had a plan.
Yo,
Yo, we go back to the videos. We talk about it. We're going to the UK. So Tika tap in with her family.
Yeah.
We're supposed to travel. Amsterdam was supposed to be the first spot. Go to Amsterdam, travel, go see Italy, go see and then come back, get a crib. We had a plan. I gave Tiana the ball, put her in the driver's seat. Tiana ran the fuck out the stadium. Took the ball and dipped.
Yeah. Y'all, this ain't funny, but the way she telling us is like, oh my goodness. Ooh, Tiana was looking for the first sign of go, baby. She was ready. She said I gave her the ball and she took the fuck out the stadium. Yeah.
And I'm very, when I say y'all cold, y'all taking all of these digs at my character, and you're so wrong. You're so wrong. And that's why I'm so like I thought long and hard about even speaking this truth.
Yeah.
Because I still was just holding on to the image of what we were. I just didn't see this coming. I didn't see it coming.
Yeah, because y'all was so intertwined
Like,
to each other because it was just
the
y'all.
way you guys respond to our divorce, y'all feeling what I felt.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Because y'all really feeling it. Because it was picture perfect.
You showed us. You didn't show us the matches.
I'm not here to to go through the details. I'll spare you guys the details.
Give us the deets.
of the lies, of the mess. I'll spare you the specifics.
Give us the specifics.
We'll leave some room for Tati to take accountability. We'll leave that for her to come and speak on.
Okay. Well, Tati, we
But-
waiting. Mhm.
Like, we got there, you know, I'm like coming to your country. There was nothing intentional. And yeah, like obviously like she's getting back to her family. So I like, you know what I mean? I stepped back. She was dipping, going off, coming home 3, 4 in the morning while I started having anxiety on the plane right there. I had an anxiety, like I had an end seat, and this has never happened to me on a plane before. And I've traveled plenty of times. I've been riding planes since I was 3 years old.
There's your sign right there.
I get in my seat. I'm in the corner seat by the window. As soon as I sit down, my whole body just my heart start pounding. My heart rate start going up. Anxiety. As soon as I sit on the plane.
Trying to tell you something. You ain't listen.
And that's how it was the whole time. Mad anxiety attacks, mad panic attacks.
Crazy.
Because I wasn't supposed to be there.
Right.
I wasn't supposed to be in the UK.
Right.
But God sees all and God knows all.
Absolutely. Before we even knew it.
So if you know what I mean, if it always was gonna end up like that because it was never supposed to be you, then it was gonna be pain. It's gonna be painful regardless.
Absolutely.
No matter how there's no nice way to get your heart broken.
It ain't.
But I am grateful that I returned you back to your country. I am grateful that I returned you back to your country. I walked out of the marriage just how you walked in.
Wow.
You walked in with like 2, 3 luggages. I walked out 2, 3 luggages.
But that's tough.
So, y'all want to know what happened? My wife changed into a whole nother person. My wife was able to look me dead in my eyes and lie to me. My wife was able to have a friend plant text messages to pretend she was doing this when she was really doing that.
She cheated real bad.
And as intuitive as I am, and she knows how intuitive I am, you think I've been doing all this work on myself to not feel things? You know I feel
You felt
things.
it on the plane, baby. You felt it on the plane.
My body, my spirit reacted way before I could see physically and get physical, tangible proof. So that's why I say it's the audacity. And then even when she asked me to leave, she ain't asked me to leave on some, like, you just couldn't be real.
You made a safe place for
you really thought you was gonna run a whole muck on me, and I don't see it. You thought you was gonna run a whole muck on me? That was your plan? You could have just left me in Miami. You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to take me to the UK.
That's if you gave her the option to just go up there by herself.
That's why I lose the respect for you.
Absolutely.
Because you didn't have to do that at all.
Yeah.
And then you doubled down on it when I came back to Miami.
Yeah, I think she cheated with a man or a woman. This is all speculation. Allegedly.
You about to start your channel. You filming for your channel. You go to the Noble Hotel.
What's the Noble Hotel?
I'm on edge. You done lost my trust. Ironically, I had to go to our old apartment and get a motherfucking get the cable box to give it back to the people because we had left it. And when I get in there, I take a picture to send to her.
Okay.
As soon as I do that, my whole body just start getting that anxious feeling. So I call her. She don't answer.
No.
I'm blowing up because I know she up to no good. Because I could feel it.
She was back to
And
her
you
old
play me
stomping
like a
grounds.
fool and you know I'm no fool. Camera shut off. I don't even know where I was.
You was in it. And it sucks that it cut off because I know we ain't getting back to it. You was in it.
So, damn, I have no idea where I was, man. You know what I mean? But
You was no fool. That's where you was. Try to play you like a fool and she wasn't. You
I'm
wasn't.
not perfect. But I'm pure. I never, I never ever did anything. I never ever did anything to jeopardize my marriage. You know, and I fought. I fought. I did fight. I did fight. I did fight. I did fight. But from a distance, I was able to truly analyze who my wife is. And ultimately, I take accountability. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't putting no blame on her. I'm just telling what happened. I
Right.
don't blame her at the end of it because I gave her the bullets. I gave her the bullets.
Wow.
I created this. We create our reality. I created mine. It was just time for me to accept it and no longer live with rose colored glasses on.
Yes. Is maturity at its finest. Hello. This right here is maturity at its finest. Man, it takes a big person to sit there and record this type of video like this. And accountability, A1. A1.
And that's what this divorce is about. I don't take lightly to being betrayed. I don't take lightly to that. I don't.
She don't.
I don't like that. I don't like how you played me. I don't like that.
True definition of everything that glitter isn't gold.
I don't like that. Me and you been good for 5 years. And then you let your whole ass friend come in my crib and plot and scheme to get you back to Europe. For you to even have that friend talking about some, oh, Prince gonna love the UK. She gonna love London. Mate, for that same friend to be the one to all bets are off.
There again, y'all.
I told you that day when you went to Noble, don't fuck with me.
She
Don't.
fucked
I
with you.
asked, I begged you. I said, please don't fuck with me.
Please.
But you fucked with me.
She did.
But anyhow,
Wait a minute. Don't just jump out of it. Did she find out? She
that's how the
fucked
story
around. Did
ends.
she find out? Yes, she found out. The fella. Oh, Lord.
Maynard Mafia.
Oh my goodness, y'all. Told y'all, I don't know. Man, it's something about transparency that'll get the, oh my goodness. I don't know. But what I do know is Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Leave y'all comments down below on how y'all feel about this situation. Um, for me, once you've been tied at the hip, that's kind of like teenagers who family is so strict on them and like pounded in them that you're gonna do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, da 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 da, and then you finally get that taste of freedom, and whoo, you let loose, right? That's what this situation gave. Tiana jumped into a situation with Prince, and they cohesive themselves together so quickly to where when she made it back to what was familiar to her, phew, man. We're gonna pray that these two find solace in their decision to get divorced and whatever life has for them, y'all, is gonna be for them. So until next time, I catch y'all in the next one.
You've turned my worst into the best.